Hey guys, it's Luthais here. And yes, guess what? I swapped my headset's USB plug because I wanted to use the USB 3 plug for copying some software, and yeah, my recording software changed the mic recording again. I apologize for the constant noise coming from somewhere. I thought it would go away, almost sounded like flies or something like that. Don't know what the heck happened there, but in any case. Yes, so yeah, I'm basically just carrying on from where I left off. Searching a house. And yeah, I'm still in Pinecrest. And yeah, I think we're going to be looking for a gun and then focusing on ammo. Since I don't want to bore you guys too much, and you'll see that I pick up quite a lot of food, so we'll never have a problem with food. But yeah, it's early in the morning here. There weren't a lot of players online, probably about 10 to 15, because it was so early, but I'm struggling to find players, yeah, at the times when I normally play. Normally at night when I want to play, the server is dark, so I had to take the opportunity when I saw it was about 5:30 in the morning. And as you guys will see, the sun will be coming up quite shortly. But yes, you can see stars are still out, but the sun will be coming over the mountains quite soon. Running around in Pinecrest residential area. And yeah, funny enough, I had a hatchet there, trying to figure out if I wanted another hatchet. But yeah, sooner or later I am going to swap the pickaxe for the hatchet. The hatchet just hits a bit quicker, and yeah, when people attack me, they've done quite a bit of damage with hatchets. And yeah, I just put on my torch here so that you guys can see what's going on. If I wasn't recording, I would have probably kept the torch off and just looked for the text. Probably would have missed that steel canteen since it was so difficult to center it. But yes, looking out of the cupboards like always. Don't know what the heck that sound is. Thought maybe the game had a swarm of bees somewhere, but yeah, just excuse that. Finding stuff that I already have. But yes, guys, don't worry, I'm not gonna um, let this stay boring for too long. I was thinking about, looting every single house. You can see the sun's coming out, really nice. Not gonna run away from mutants, gonna give you guys some action when I can. And of course, yes, when I hear one person's footsteps, I'm gonna see if I can engage them, and if it's an unknown person to me and I don't know who they are or where they are, I'm probably gonna bolt for it because yeah, I don't want to get surprised. Normally when you get an encounter, you want to get the first shot off. You basically want to flank them, or get them while they're not expecting it, not the other way around where you get shot without knowing where you're getting shot from. And yes, again, not to waste time, I started running directly to Pinecrest, to the city, as the sun was coming up. I knew players were going to start storming the server, so I took the opportunity to go directly to the hardware store, where I would hopefully pick up a gun. The hardware stores are excellent spots for ammo and weapons, but unfortunately, if there's a lot of players on the map, then they usually loot this area really quickly. You can see the spots where I'm shining my torch are normally spots where you can find items. Yeah, you normally just get a diesel can or something for vehicles. And of course upstairs, this first room normally has nothing, maybe food or, clothing like that. Nothing major. I had a brown one, so I didn't want to take the black one. This back room, sometimes if you're lucky, you get a rifle there on the bed. But this is basically the area where you normally get the gun. And like you can see, guys, one lucky pickup. I picked up a M16. It's a new gun with a new patch. First time I'm seeing this gun. And yes, I was quite excited. Threw down my axe immediately, as you can see. But yeah, quite disappointed that I didn't get any ammo with it. Because the problem is, I'm just making myself a bigger target now. Because anyone that sees the gun on me would want it from me. And as you guys know, I've only got one buckshot on me. So yes, that's my defense. Buckshot and then pulling out the hatchet and hoping I don't die. But yes, a bit disappointing having that M16 without ammunition. I used to find a lot of guns below that table there, specifically in garages or shop and saves, but these days I'm not getting anything in there, so if you guys are still finding guns there, please let me know. As you can see, I've got a heck of a lot of food. I'm just trying to eat the cans that gives me a little bit of both. Duct tape, excellent for a pipe bomb, which I really like having on me, especially if groups are going to start intimidating me with vehicles and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it will be really funny showing you guys what a pipe bomb does to a vehicle, or even what a Molotov does to a vehicle. Yeah, I shit my pants, and luckily it was just a mutant. But yes, like you guys saw there, I was standing still, getting ready for the action, and was a bit slow to aim there to make sure. But yeah, it was dark inside, so I thought I'd first maneuver to get a better angle on him. And of course, with a shotgun, with a one buckshot, I can't just, shoot in fear, or I have to be calm under pressure, since I've only got the one shot. Again, beautiful, beautiful weather. I love the way the weather emerges you, even with the morning sunshine, thunderstorms, everything just emerges you. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a hairy situation with two mutants. It's not always a good idea, but I felt quite comfortable with my pickaxe. And that little bugger just ran away. Again, guys, I don't know if it's morning, but that buzzing sound you're hearing is in the game. I don't know why it was there. As you hear, it sounds like it's coming from somewhere, but I apologize for that. Irritated me a bit as well, but yeah, didn't want you guys to miss anything. And yeah, while I'm running around in Pinecrest, I really can't let you miss anything. Again, this mutant ran away, but now he's come back. Again, making noise, so I can't really waste time with letting him give away my position. And yeah, just another small little bug that they have to fix. Mutants trying to get you from outside, bugging out a bit. I of course only needed to give him one shot. I gave him two for the first time we encountered one another. You'll see that I'm just trying to explore the big houses. But it's going to be very boring for you guys for me to explore every single house. Maybe I'll find something that I really wanted, but for viewing purposes, I'm not going to really focus a lot on that. Just thought I'd do this one street quickly while I still had some early hours left. It's amazing that every server gives you a different experience. I mean, on this server, you guys will see I found clothing, I found car parts for Africa, or America, or UK, wherever you come from. Yeah, I found a lot of stuff that, at that moment, wasn't applicable to me, you know. But if I was in a group and we wanted to build up a vehicle, yeah, we would have been in great form, you know, getting all the vehicle parts and getting cool, you know, good clothing for ourselves. But when it came to ammo and guns, yeah. But that's what makes the game so great, you know. Like I said, clothing galore. The spawns are always different. Again, a SWAT team. But I liked my green one that I had on. I know you guys will love the SWAT one. And of course the cereal box that I found, I discovered gives you the most amount of food. We always thought it was canned meat, but now we saw no, it was a cereal box that gives you the most amount of food. But in case you guys are confused, something that you don't find a lot is a MRE bag. I always call it a snack pack for the army, and that gives you quite a bit of water, and in my opinion it's the best you can get. Alright, it fills up your water and your food tremendously. Military canteen is of course the best for water purposes. Very important to always refill it when you get to water, to a water source. There I saw that mutant inside the doorway, and yeah, for some kind of reason I can never leave them alone. Always thinking to myself, why is he standing there in the doorway? Why did the game... Well, if you have to think clearly about it, it's just a random spawn again. Pants, like I said, food and clothing for Africa. But yes, curiosity killed the cat, and yeah, as you guys see, I'm quite curious. Another metal pipe. Car battery, like I said, with my run at the moment, I can, if things go on like this, I could have probably built up 3 cars already. Although I haven't found a car to build up yet. Just remember guys, the new mutants like this one and the spiked arm ones gives you bleeding markers. So just a word of advice, when you take on these guys, make sure you're standing at an angle that not every shot gives you a bleeding marker, you know, maybe beside them or try and get behind them. And yeah, always have something to bandage yourself, a rag or a bandage. Yeah, I'm hearing something really big, and of course my first thought is the brute, and you really don't want to be caught inside a house with the brute, so I'm trying to listen out for him. I'm not sure what it is yet, but yes guys, a big tip. Luckily I found some 9mm ammo, but with my luck I've got a HK-45 handgun, not a 9mm gun, so I'm still stuck with the 1 bullet. But yes, a big tip guys, if you hear a brute and you're inside a house, if you have any idea that the brute is close to you, please get out of there, alright? Because if a brute traps you inside any room, you are dead. I promise you, you are dead. If you get stuck at any spot, every hit of his takes about 20% of your health away, okay? So it takes 5 shots, then you're dead. But I think by the 4th shot, you've got so many bleeding markers on you, you know, you're probably going to be dead already, if you don't have 4 bandages on you or whatever. If you want to kill a brute, go steal a vehicle or build up a vehicle, alright? Or if you've got some kind of gun which you hate with enough ammo, take him on then, because yes, he does reward you. I mean, sometimes you get nothing on him, but sometimes you get a heck of a, you know, all 4 slots are full of something you can use. So yes, they do reward you sometimes, but the amount of ammunition it takes to kill this guy and the risk you take just isn't worth it. Yeah, you can hear him clearly. And yes, they just magically disappears. Another small bug that they have to fix. Normally he has to turn around when you've run out of his range, although I don't think I was really out of his range. But he will respawn at that spot. Like you see a tire and diesel can. I mean, goodness gracious guys. Again, if you guys want me to build up a vehicle, let me know. Of course, I first have to find a vehicle. But yes, I'm sure we'll be encountering him again, because if he disappears like that, I think they let him respawn back where he started or in that vicinity.